and this week we will be reviewing Dinosaucers.
Fuck yeah.
Dinosaurs was a cartoon that
Dinosaurs.
aired in September to December 1987, running for 65 episodes.
Then it got better and it was like Dinosaurs. Oh, so good.
So awesome. And aired on oh my god, on afternoon school programs. The cartoons were produced by Deke Entertainment and Coca-Cola.
That's crazy. I did not know that.
I did
Yo,
not either.
Coca-Cola owned Dinosaurs. Dog, this shit gets crazier. Mind you, this was an amazing cartoon. I don't know who watched this, but this cartoon was...
I did not. I mean, I watched some.
You never
episodes,
watched this
but
cartoon?
I watched a handful. It's not one that I'm very.
This one was big with me when I was a kid. I just love the designs, the pterodactyl with all the flight shit on.
But these were replayed on USA, right? Like I'm right about that. Like this was a USA.
They were, but I think they were all on USA though. I don't think they ever replayed. I think they were just all on USA.
Well, that's what I mean. Like USA played them constantly. Like it was like part of their kids' cartoon kind of showing that they used to have, like even through the late 80s through the early 90s.
It's crazy how the T-Rex is always evil. No matter what thing a T-Rex is in, it's always
the show. The show follows the dinosaurs and their battles against the evil tyrannosaurs. Each group is composed of intelligent antiomorphic dinosaurs or other prehistoric sauron species. The dinosaurs are also filled with 4 human members known as the Secret Scouts, and 2 groups originally come from a planet in an encounter Earth orbit known as Reptilian. That's what it is. Most of the characters are named after the type of prehistoric animals that are based on or some pun of the name. Both groups have a central base of operations. The Dinosaurs base is called Lava Dome and is located in the mountain, like the Transformers area, in a dormant volcano. The Tyrannosaurus base is located under a tar pit, which is next to an abandoned amusement park. Each of the group members save for Tyrex. I don't know what the hell the rest of this is. This is all a bunch of wish-wash. But literally, this is a team of one side, the evil guys and the good guys. And Allo versus Gangosaurus Rex. We all know those characters. But guess what? This cartoon was a disaster. It first started in the hands of Coca-Cola. It went on to become like they lost the money. I'm gonna get further down once we get there. I'm gonna tell you the crazy reason why they lost all the money for this to produce any toys. If there were toys that were created in Mexico, probably some of the rarest toys you would ever find. Like literally, these toys do not exist. If you ever find one in the wild anywhere, and if it looks like a dinosaur, get it. Highly recommend it because, man, you could be sitting on a gold mine. But this right here is a Google that dude moment. Michael Uslane. Man, listen, when you look up this dude and you Google this dude and look at his resume, this dude pretty much started the Batman franchise, dog, in movies and TV. He started with, yo, it was, if you look at his credits, is all Batmans, it's all cartoons. Yo, listen, this dude is the shit. One of probably the biggest executive producers in Hollywood. Literally, like he pretty much every Batman franchise he's done, he's worked on in some kind of way. He's always been an executive producer. He grew up in Jersey, and like he had a huge comic book collection growing up, and he always wanted to be in the movies. So he found a way to get in, and he has not looked back since. He executive produced Dinosaurs, and that's where it came from. But the story, there was also a plan to release them through Galoob. They had a whole thing lined up. They had promotions, they had everything ready to go. but the line and the studio just lost money, and I'll tell you why when we get there. But these were most of the characters that were produced that looked this way from the good guys. They were going to start.
Those would have been awesome to play with as a
I was
kid.
gonna
Come
say
on, Sean.
I know.
God, those would have sold out. Look at those. They could release those now and they would sell out.
Hot facts. I would fucking buy them in a heartbeat. I think every fan in the world who loves toys and 80s toys would buy these in a heartbeat. They had vehicles for them. They were gonna do a whole thing with this line, man.
You would have needed all of them. Look at that.
Dude, look at this. Look at this. Like, this is crazy. Amazing. They tried what they were going to do, and nothing ever happened, but the cartoon was amazing. So, like, to me, it holds a lot of weight in 80s cartoons for me. Dinosaurs is one of those ones, man. And it had a great fucking story.
Yeah.
And who the hell didn't love dinosaurs as aliens that fought each other? Like, it's the premise still could work today. They just do not want to. They just sitting on this IP, and it is sitting in the vault of of Indiana Jones's vault because it don't make no sense. The logo is sick.
It is. we need a Geeks shirt that looks like that.
I agree, dude. Like,
we haven't added any new shirts in a while because we have a big stockpile. So
I'm gonna make an ad for this week, but anybody check the comments, see if anybody remembers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Fernando, you watched it on USA. Look, I'll start. Yeah, there you go.
Cool. And this is what Galoob was gonna produce. And again, they look phenomenal. Like, Galoob would have did a hell of a job in some retro packaging. I don't understand it though. It really doesn't make any sense why somebody's sitting on this IP. It's everything Jurassic Park could be and more. They can make so much shit out of this.
Yeah, I mean, like they have those. Was it what's that little kid toy line? Like I can't remember. They do Batman. They do Jurassic Park. They're like 2-inch figures that they come with play sets.
Yeah,
like those things sell like crazy when they're doing the dinosaurs and stuff. Like
some of those are cool though. Like the play, like I have a Green Ranger Megazord.
That's right. The Power Ranger line too.
Yeah, because it looks good.
Yeah,
it looks fucking good.
So there's a guy out there. I remember actually following this guy. He actually did my my rocket powered Boba Fett, I think. But he does Master Turtle Customs, and he has recreated the whole line. And let me tell you, the shit that he's created, he had full packaging, everything for it in the world. He did everything he could. He went to Sony, talked to Sony. They did not give him the license for it. They didn't give him anything. They're just sitting on that IP. Sony owns the IP. And they're just sitting on it. And he had a whole line out. Like, how are you going? How the fuck as an executive somebody gonna come to me with a whole fucking toy line and you know about it and you just gonna say no, we'll never do that. Like, it's only waiting for somebody to buy it. Like, it doesn't. You hold the license to it, so no one can buy it if you're not offering it. Like,
the problem is, Sean, you know why? Here's the thing. So it's an investment. It's an investment of time and money for them, and it's an IP that's been dead for 35 years, right?
Yeah.
But
so,
if
do they think it's gonna sell? I don't. Thank you, James. Imaginext, yes.
Next, that is.
Do they think it's gonna sell big enough to make the investment? Plus, Sony is not a company that does that, right? Like Sony, we've seen how many Sony movies, right? Like, they're going to invest their money into known IP, not something that's been dormant for so long. So yeah, I guarantee you they're waiting for somebody to buy it and give them the right amount of money for it.
It's so old, it could be easily rebranded as new, I mean, not rebranded as new, but the people that finding it for the first time, there's nothing about it in pop culture right now. Like, it's only remembered by people like me and Sean and Fernando, who remember watching it when we were kids. But there, you don't see Dinosaurs shit anywhere. So if it gets reintroduced, it's going to be like it's brand new.
Yeah, I agree, but I'm just saying, like, again, brand new investment in a dead IP is still tough for a lot of these companies to go for. I'm just saying, I've seen it, we've heard it, we've all lived it, right?
As you can see, $1,400. Like, dude, it's not. It's an IP. I think they should really look into, because I'm gonna be honest with you. I think you can do a lot with that. You can recreate cool cartoons with that. Like, it's a part of 80s. It's a part of 80s pop culture, dude. Like, it really is. I just think that, like, they're just letting it go. It's just fucking dumb. So, continuing with the conversation, so what happened was Ishtar was released. It is one of the most expensive bombs probably ever in a studio history. So what happened was, yeah. So
That's what killed this line.
Yes, Columbia Pictures and Deke and all that, they were all by one conglomerate. And what happened was Ishtar destroyed everything. And this is why we didn't get Dinosaurs for toys, because of this. Crazy, right?
Fucking Dustin Hoffman.
Yep. Fucking Warren Beatty. Ishtar. Really?
That's nuts to think about, right? Like,
yeah.
Holy
Ishtar's bomb of a movie destroyed everything and anything. Yep.
Wow.
I've never even seen that.
Neither have I.
I don't have any
I've heard
idea
about
what it's
it.
about.
Neither have I.
Yeah, Ishtar was a financial failure. With a budget of $55 million, the film only earned $14 million worldwide. This massive loss led to Ishtar becoming synonymous with the term box office bomb.
Yeah, when you're the first to go down that, I mean, that's interesting too, because at that point we've already seen a couple bombs in regards to like Howard the Duck and things like that, where there's been big investments, but nothing as big as Ishtar. So
no.
Wow.
Yep.
Well, fuck you, Ishtar.
Yeah, the production was plagued by difficulties, including reports of infighting between the director Elaine May and the cast and the crew, a swelling budget, partly shooting in Morocco, where Coca-Cola, the parent company of Columbia Pictures, had frozen all their assets.
They're like, no more of this shit.
Yep. The failure of the movie blackballed Elaine May's career. Wow. And she never created anything ever again, I don't think. Crazy, right? Ishtar killed
Ishtar killed the toy line.
It couldn't be more different than Dinosaucers.
Yep. And then they did a reboot comic, and it was garbage. It was nothing like the 80s cartoon. It was just regular dinosaurs fighting for whatever, and it had nothing to do with the 80s cartoon. And it bombed. Reboot comic, nope. That is what we remember of Dinosaurs. One of the most awesomest cartoons ever to be created in the 80s.
Look at their suits.
It was
the guy with the fin. He had the mask on. That was like he had like the cowl.
Yeah,
awesome.
Dude, fucking great. It's fucking
the designs were so good.
That was Aloe. That was the leader of the Dinosaurs. That damn movie destroyed a lot of kids. Yo, it did, dog. It really, really did.
Yep, yeah. It's not on DVD. It's not. I don't think it's anywhere.
It's nowhere to
be found. Sometimes, like, you know, it's a great place to find old cartoons that you can't figure out. Like Tubi. Tubi has a ton of 80s and 90s cartoons, like full runs.
It does.
Take a look.
Tubi is magical. It's a magical app.
I got Tubi on my phone. We're gonna look and see if it's on there right now.
It's a real quick promo. I'm not gonna play the whole thing a little. You know how it is.
Night.
Yeah, Sony will take us down.
14.
Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna take us down for a fucking IP that they never really wanted to fucking produce. Anyway.
Look at that guy. Look at that guy.
Awesome. Yeah, it's like so awesome though. Like, right? Like, come on, yo.
The song.
You know what? I bet you that's why I didn't care for it.
This is gonna be so
There was no
neat.
toys.
Yeah, that could be it too, Lo. That could be it. Steve, they were like fucking Power Rangers before Power Rangers.
It was like Captain Planet.
They were Captain Planet kids before Captain Planet kids. Like maybe
Yep.
they were at the same time, but like, yeah, dude.
I bet
Dinosaurs.
they were because
It was
they
a
were part of
formula.
the
It followed
same
the
block.
formula.
Yeah.
Captain Planet, Dinosaur, because I remember, because like I didn't watch all of those. Like this was a little bit past. Like Ninja Turtles was like that last gasp for me in the
But
big
see-
cartoon thing. Then I got big into sports and big into like movies and horror movies, like 87, 88, 89. Like I started like phasing cartoons out. You know,
But
like
it was
not
it
like
was I loved how they did it in the 80s. They would come up with all these characters and they were like, just throw a bunch of kids in there of all the races so everybody has a character they can relate to and go.
They did.
Like that's
Yeah.
what they did. They
Yeah,
they were
they
like
did that.
everybody gets an on-screen representative, you know,
Yeah.
and they
Uh-huh.
handled business and it was a good formula and it will still work today if you know.
If they didn't destroy Saturday morning cartoons. I think we're gonna go down a little rabbit hole on that one. Like I think maybe in a couple weeks. I want to talk about the loss. Like I want to talk about how it all just went down. And it was the parents that really our 80s parents were the ones that, you know, signed those bills and did all that. And you know, that it was the children of the world should not be watching cartoons with any violence, any this, any that, and that's what killed cartoons. But we'll go into a real deep dive because it's like
Well,
government shit and everything else.
Yeah, but then people our age started making really shitty cartoons.
well, that's the problem.
Well,
you
I
know.
mean, Nickelodeon shows are great. Like the Nickelodeon.
Some of
great.
them. But then you have that Thundercats reboot, Sean. Remember? Thundercats
Oh, you're talking about
Roar?
now?
Oh,
You
yeah.
now. Oh yeah, no, they should be
Yeah.
ashamed of themselves.
Yeah.
They should be.
Remember
ashamed.
that Thundercats Roar, Sean? I
Like,
remember that.
I don't like. I don't even.
That
I don't think
Gremlins cartoon.
Ugh. Secret of
that?
the Mogwai.
I didn't like that. I didn't like that Transformers cartoon. The one with fucking bitch ass fucking Ultra Magnus. Like a bitch. Fucking I hated Ultra Magnus. That's why I hated Ultra Magnus.
You just can't let go of
Like a
Ultra Magnus.
bitch. He's like
No,
Ultra Magnus like
Bitch.
a bitch.
Ultra Magnus, bitch. But yeah, man. Again, Dinosaurs. This is what where we're at. So I thought that was a great thing to bring up. I'm glad I kind of surprised y'all with it because we haven't been doing them. So like it was just nice to kind of throw something at y'all. Something new.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dinosaurs. I wish
It's very
now
good,
I need to
very
try to
good.
see if I need to be able to start writing intros that like sound like stuff. Like a Dinosaurs Geeks intro would be sweet.
Oh, it'd be so
It's
sweet.
very educational, Sean. There's things there did not know.
Oh,
Thank
we
you,
have
man.
something for that. We have a little clip for that. But
Oh, you
Now,
talking about
gotta
this one?
wait.
yeah,
Or
Yeah.
I'm gonna sign up. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going with the show, but we're gonna play that. We're gonna play that intro out, man.